Welcome to day 9. We started the morning bright and early in Fairbanks. We left town and headed east towards the Chenna River to try our luck at Arctic grayling fishing. Something new to both of us. After showing up, we quickly realized that fishing may be tough due to the tremendous amounts of rain that Fairbanks was receiving during the rainy months. August can be hit or miss on this type of fishing due to those water levels. That's what we're going after. Sweet rig. We hopped into our raft and started down the river.
Morning.
Oh well.
Very flaky. Jig. That's kind of that's the best thing right now.
We stopped at our first location to practice casting and dial in our lure retrieve before getting onto the honey hole.
Around here.
Right into a beaver hole.
I know. I was looking. I'm like, I can see the bottom. We're safe.
Yeah. It's actually really shallow. Damn, but they're out there. Let's call this milk chocolate. Don't walk too much farther forward because it drops off pretty deep there. So, kind of where Bendy's going by. You guys have the rods already. Kind of cast out and let it kind of swing into the current here. And there you go. And all you do, they have soft mouths. You don't want like a big bass set. It's just a little, you want to set the hook, but it's just a little pop.
And just reel?
Yep, and just slowly reel. You want that motion, that jig motion, but you don't necessarily need to jig that hard. Right? You guys do the same thing, and you kind of do that if you feel comfortable.
How far out are these fish likely going to be?
They're going to be all along the edges of this gravel.
Okay.
So you can't really see it now, but there's a big drop off. Not a big drop off, but a drop off right here. And the other day they were kind of as it swung where these two currents meet, but they'll be because this gravel kind of wraps this way.
Okay.
So they'll be kind of on the edges of that. So I want you to kind of
As far as we can throw it.
cast up, let it sink a little bit, let it swing, then start reeling. And you can jig a little bit too, but this current's moving so fast that I don't think it really is going to.
Although we didn't have any luck at spot 1, hopes were still high. Because of the water levels, we opted to just go straight to the honey hole that consistently holds fish rather than try and fish our way down the river. We landed at the best spot of the day and quickly got into the fish. The bite was on.
Well, maybe not. tree. Right here. Oh, that's floating down river now. Watch out for that. Then we'll dive up here. Real step, like I made it muddy, but just step over it. It gets slippery. You can follow this path up. Just be careful of this log. It's all good, but this one is flat on it. Flat on. Yeah, they're all going to be, there's a little gravel spot kind of right out front. You can't see it. It's there. Go ahead and cast it out. You cast out a little bit farther. Yeah, if you get any farther out, it gets real muddy. Real muddy. There we go. Cast it out. There's chocolate soup. It'll generally be on. Not something. Yeah.
Hey, I got one.
Got one?
Yep.
Alright, get the net.
Is he gonna fall off?
What's up? Don't bring him, don't lift him out of the water. But there you go. He shouldn't fall off, but there you go. Cool.
Awesome.
Look how fat he is. He's been just gorging on the salmon. Look at how, I know you don't have anything to reference it to, but
No.
he's fat. He's fat. Okay, hooks out. So you want to grab a hold of him on the bottom and then lift his fin up. Fish on? All right. Lift his fin up, take a picture with that. Oh, you got her? They're wily. Just play him out.
There you go,
There
Liz.
you go. Look at the fin there.
There you go. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
All right, we're gonna release my first grayling. That's so neat. Awesome. Can't believe we caught one. Problem is I'm not really sure what I did.
Yeah, whatever you did, that's a good thing. There you go. You got one on right there. There you go.
Bring him this way.
Get him in the water. That's pretty close. There you go.
That is so neat.
He's a beautiful fish.
I'll take your picture, Liz.
He's a beautiful fish.
When you hold it, just hold it over the net in case you drop it.
Yep, 100%.
She's not as good at holding fish.
Now these things are lively. They're healthy fish.
Shouldn't say good, should say experienced.
So yeah, you just hold it. See my hand right here? Just hold it like that, then lift the fin up with the other one.
Look at me when you're doing it. You are bad.
I'm so bad. It's fine.
That's okay.
Alright.
Alright, I got about 75.
Back in the water.
Just dropping back. There you go.
Not ready.
And so what these fish are, they're kind of out here, and this kind of cast out. Like when you caught yours, you cast it out and then you're reeling across.
Hey, like I said, we were just hoping for one apiece.
There we go.
We're happy. Anything else is bonus now.
Yeah, we'll start catching them.
You want a real fight, snag that salmon right there.
Yeah.
That'll send that rod in two pieces. And that's a chum salmon?
Yeah. Yep. Fish.
It's like half dead.
You grab a hold of him, your chunks would come out in your hand.
Really? That's disgusting.
Yeah, fish on. Oh yeah, very light. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Yeah, don't keep her like slow. Yep, slow.
Hey, got one.
Yep, they will. Another one on?
Oh yeah.
Fish on. No one's taking drag.
That's a big one.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's huge.
Good size.
You're good there? You get this one here?
That thing's monstrous.
Let me get this out.
Is that like a trophy or am I crazy?
No, this is a big one. This is a big one. All right, let me get this out of here. All right, bud. Cal, I'll get down there in a second. Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Good?
That thing's huge. He's gone. That's all right. Did you get any good ones on that? I'll take that. That's cool. Gotta be honest, I didn't think we were gonna be able to make it happen, but we've got 3 now. Liz got 1, I've got 2, and I got a pretty nice one. But the river's really, really blown out, so kind of surprised we're catching any. Having fun?
Oh yeah.
That's a no. Some dying salmon in here. Some nice graylings, just little crappie jigs. I feel at home right now with a little crappie setup. We're catching some though. Back to fishing.
A little bit. But this little section here. Yeah, you can go up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I'd start fishing right here. Just be careful, don't.
I thought I hooked a salmon because it moved.
Okay. There we go.
What do you fish for in Sitka mostly?
Salmon, mainly kings and cohos. That's pretty big chum fish.
Oh, I got one.
And then we got halibut, rockfish, lingcod, and other stuff.
Oh, that's another good one. I love that fin. That is so cool.
See how pretty that fin is under the water. See how pretty that thing is?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, these are nice ones. Put a little bit out going on.
It's just craziness.
There it is right there. Alright. Yeah, these are nice ones. Let's see how big and beautiful this guy's fin is. Just phenomenal.
He's very, yeah, he's very ready to go back. I'll give him a second. Fix my hands and it'll be easier on him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, back home, you know, we've got some trout.
Yep.
And they die in half a second.
Oh, really?
I mean, the second they're out of the water, they're borderline dead. Are these a little more hardy?
Yeah, they are. Well, just the water's so clear.
Ready?
So cold and
Good.
fish too.
What a crazy cool fish. Awesome, thank you.
You got chum or you got the grayling? That might be a really nice grayling. There you go. You got one on there? Go!
There you go, dear. Oh, Liz, that's huge.
Yeah, big ass grayling. Bring that over to it. A little black. Oop, watch out for that.
If you kneel down, Liz.
Alright, I can get that, Kyle. Alright, I'm gonna picture this one and I'll get that here in a second. Oh, pretty that fish is. He's alive. He's alive and well. There you go. Look how pretty that fish is.
That's an insane picture. That's insane. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, let's put him back.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
There he goes.
Hey, I'm gonna go down. Yeah, it's all perspective. Yeah, so even like that might even be too far out.
Really?
Yeah.
That could be why I'm going through a dry spell right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, or not. See, they're all in this little gravel section.
We doubled up. I don't think mine's very big.
You want to grab the net?
I can probably just
You wanna take a
snatch
picture
him
of
off.
that boy, or-
I'll just grab him off of here real quick. What an incredible fish. How big's yours, Liz?
About the same.
Here, do you want to take a double picture real quick? Here, let's throw him in there.
The net, I'll stick in the water.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't see. Southeast is pretty much all catch. Yeah, okay. So Well, they make the rules basically
Got him.
the ones you keep are so big that you don't catch very many of them. Oh, gotcha.
Well, this
It's all
spot,
wild there. There's no hatchery base.
this spot is definitely loaded.
There's a few in there. There's that.
Yeah, you can go ahead and drop back.
Sounds good.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Once you find that little gravel bar, like that's where
Yeah, trying to get just a little past it and then drag it right across and
absolutely. I bought his vacuum truck and sprayer and everything. So something to do. He only had a few grease up in the top, but I built it up to like 120 a pop.
there we go, baby. Little guy. This is too cool.
Oh, that's moving. That's getting after it. You got that? That one's kind of swallowed a little bit, eh?
Yeah,
Pliers for that bad boy?
it might be best. I'm trying to keep him in the water, but it's hard to. They're flipping all over the place.
They do kind of.
I just can't believe they stay on so well, because to me they just resemble a trout.
They're similar. Definitely
But they're very hardy. Awesome.
They are. This is typical fall weather here.
Oh yeah,
Typical fall weather here.
got a big one. Not really, but it's a nice fish. Sounds good.
Another grayling. Another fat grayling. These are fat. Like really fat, actually. They're getting fatter.
And you
Which
think,
makes sense.
and what's that from? Just
Eating all the salmon.
eating the salmon?
Yeah, eating the dead salmon. So, eating the eggs, eating the salmon that dies. Like,
What a cool fish.
yeah, like look at how pretty the skins are. Just really cool.
I'm gonna grab him for a second.
Yeah, sounds good.
If he goes in, that's okay.
And each one
What's
of them
the
has
gold?
like a unique spot structure on it. Every one of them has different spots.
Is the gold on the bottom normal?
Yep. And some of them will have more pronounced than others.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's how they just sit, just like that.
It takes right off. Awesome.
Yep.
Another one down.
Two more casts. Two more casts.
I might have to end it on this one.
You want them chums?
No? I think it's a gray.
Is a foul hook or a nice one?
I haven't seen it yet, so maybe it is a salmon.
No, Sam would be carrying you a new one.
So this could be the state record grayling.
I hope so. That's a grayling. That's a nice one. That's a nice grayling.
Oh my goodness.
That's a really nice grayling. Look how big that fin is.
Oh, he's
fat.
getting big. Look at the blues on it
Yeah,
too.
He's real pretty.
All right, we'll end with one last picture.
Okay, that sounds good. He's real pretty. Look at how iridescent his fin is. That is cute.
After fishing for about an hour, we continued floating down the river and ended up getting out of the water. We caught some. We caught a bunch, actually. I don't know if I got to double digits, but I think I got really close.
You're pretty damn close to it.
I'm gonna say like 8 or 9.
Wow. Yeah, that was way down.
After the trip, we moved on over towards Fairbanks again. Look at that big old mosquito. Oh, he's getting me.
He's killing.
Well, quick lunch is 3 powdered donuts. I literally never eat this crap. It's just easiest now. That, there's still skeeters everywhere. Let me put my belt on. Oh, you see him? He's right there. You're gonna get him. All right, well, we're cruising. We're getting ready to go back towards Fairbanks. That changed from what I thought was gonna be the most hokey pokey thing I've ever done in my life to something that kind of panned out. They're all over the place. Let's start with
The Walmart specials.
well, hold on. Let's start with 8 to 2. That's what the booking says, 8 to 2. We fished for 45 minutes, so I think it's 8 to 2 if they pick you up from Fairbanks. So we lost 2 hours there, which, whatever. The goal was to come up here and get 1 grayling per person. We ended up getting way more than that, so very happy with that. The river's at 1.5 foot high minimum, maybe more. So that was interesting as well. We're still getting nailed by skeeters. And now let's get to the Walmart specials.
Quote list.
Anybody can literally buy these poles off of Walmart. They're like just crappie rods with crappie baits on there. They're just terrible. Like,
Old, beat up.
mine sounded like it had sand in the crank. I was like, when you're guiding, you should have somewhat quality stuff. They had Orvis waders for people, but
I did not think the rods were nice.
the rods were junk too, but the Orvis waders were nice. But the
Yeah.
problem is they were
Mine
Walmart
leaked.
specials too, because hers leaked. I know better than to use other people's waders because they're never good. So
I got cold toesies.
whatever. We ended up catching grayling, a lot of grayling. I think I caught 8 or 9. Liz said you got 4,
I think.
which is pretty cool. So we're cruising down the road, headed towards Fairbanks. We're gonna mess around in Fairbanks for the rest of the day, and then go to bed kind of early. So I don't know what all I will show you guys, but like I said, we're heading westbound right now. It's kind of nice. We have the afternoon a little bit free, so we're gonna do whatever we want. Although I kind of feel a little bit gypped that we didn't get to fish for very long. So
For about 28 miles, continue straight.
off to Fairbanks. I know some of that was a bit tough overall, but the guys were extremely nice and we caught the fish we were hoping for. Being spoiled on prior trips with a top of the line everything, this was a change of pace. Sometimes you forget how remote you are and it's not exactly easy to replace things immediately as they wear out. We did fish for a bit longer than 45 minutes like I said, but the entire trip was definitely not the 6 hours. If you're in the area, I would still highly recommend this trip, but understand what you may be getting yourself into. We ended up at Brewster's again for dinner and had more of their incredible food. The fried halibut for the second night in a row was just as good as night 1. You know, it's good when we come back for double halibut 2 nights in a row. And she got a club. That's gas. Get on in there. Beautiful. We got back to our Airbnb and wrapped up the night from there. Well, we made it back from dinner. We're cleaning up the place now, wrapping up the videos, putting everything on my hard drive so that we can head out of here first thing bright and early in the morning at bright and early at a crisp 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is when we're leaving. Driving 4.5 hours down, which gets us 6:30, but then we build in a half-hour buffer, so we'll be there at 7. And for an 8 a.m. flight time, fingers crossed, we are in the sky tomorrow flying a helicopter. We'll see. But with that, we're going to leave you for the night. Hope you enjoyed the grayling fishing. Hope you enjoyed our last day in Fairbanks, first and really last day. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow.